Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's solve the problem jump game 4. So given an array of integers array, you are initially positioned at first index of the array. In one step, you can jump from index I to index I plus 1 until I plus 1 is within the indices of the array, and I minus 1 and I minus 1 is within the indices of the array, or all such j where array of I is equals to array of j and I not equals to j, and we have to return the minimum number of steps to reach the last index of the array. Notice that you can't jump outside of the array at any time. So let's understand this problem. So here we have array and we have to start from, so this array is the value array and this array I created for the mapping the indices. So this is like array and these are the indices of our array I. So we have to start from this index equals to I equals to 0, and we have to find out the minimum number of steps taken to reach at this. And for reaching at this index 9, we can follow, like we can jump on I plus 1 step from here, and we can jump one step left side I minus 1 until when I is greater than 0. So in this case we can't go left here because I minus 1 is minus 1, and we can also jump all the such j index j where array of I like 100 equals to 100. So this is the place, so we can jump one more place from our first index to here. Similarly, once we either we can go first here or then here. So let's say if we went here, then from here we can go here I plus 1, or we can go here I minus 1, and also we can go on another 23 minus 23, which is same, so which is this step same. Then from here this index 4 we can go here or we can go here. So from this 3 index, if you see this 404, we can directly jump to here and we can go here. So the minimum number of steps taken from index 0 to reach first is index 4, then index 3, and then index 3 to index 9. So this is 3 steps we took to jump to reach at the end of the index. So this is the minimum possible as actually. So if you try to come up from like 1, just take step 1 forward, like 1 1 1 1, so that will take 9 steps to reach here if we go just 1 step forward. So this is the another solution, but which has 9 solutions, and we have to find out the minimum number of steps. So this is 3. So how we will solve this problem? So as you can see, we can go like from one vertex. So if we treat these indices of number as a vertices, then we can, let's say from here we can go 1 I minus 1 over here and 1 I plus 1 over here. So this will be I plus 1 from the current I, and this will be I minus 1 if these are in the range. And we can go all such j where array of I, value in array of I is equals to array of j and I not equals to j. So we can go here. So what we will do, we will start from this vertex 0 and we will try to see in how many minimum steps we will reach on the last index of array. So for starting, like this is the like we can solve using the breadth first search. Like we will create the node. So from our let me try create a graph. Like at 0th index we started, we can go either index 1 from 0 and index 4. So this index 4 is because of array I equals to array j. Then from 4 we can go 3, like index 3, and we can go index 5. Then further from 3 we can go back to 4 is there, and we can also go on to 2, and we can jump to 9, and which is our destination index where we need to reach. And from 5 again we can go to 6 and 7. So from 5 we can go 6 and 7, and from 6 we can go 5 and 7, and from 7 we can go 8 and 6, and from 8 we can go 9, and from 1 we can go 2, and from 2 we can go 1 and 3. So this is our final graph of indices graph. So if you see, if we start breadth first search from this vertex like index 0, then in the next layer we can either go this 1 or 4. So this will be our first layer, this will be our second layer, and this will be our third layer. Like in third layer we can go like this, or if we visited this, then this and this edges. So we can reach in the third step on the 9. So if you see here, the minimum step is 3. So we have to return this 3. So and also so let's start the implementation. So for implementation, what we need to do, we have to store first like indices of all the vertices. So we will use a integer map of integer. So this will be map the value and index map. This will be value index map initialized from the hash map. And let's first define n, which is array dot length. Now we will fill this map like values, all the values. Let's say this value 100 exists at the index 0, and 100 it's also present at index 4. So like that we will create a map of value of index. So for int I is equals to 0, I less than n, and I plus plus, then map dot compute if absent. So this if absent will check basically if it is absent, then create a new array list. So this we need a array list of integers. So this will be array list. So here map compute if absent, the value we are going to add here array of I, and if it is absent, then we will compute the list from al to new array list, add a new array list for that value, and then add that index of that value. So this will create a map of values corresponding to all the indices where they exist. So that we will use later. Now for applying BFS, we need a queue data structure. We will use the queue of integer, and this will be, let's represent queue and initialize from the linked list. And also we need data structure to keep maintain visited, like who all. We will use a here a set of like which will be maintain visited. Now for starting queue, we will add starting vertex, which is index of starting place where we are starting 0, and also mark like visited that 0 as visited first. And also we will define a variable int step that will count the number of steps we are taking steps. So now for BFS, we will apply BFS if until queue is not empty, then first we have to apply the BFS layer wise layer. So let's find the size of first like number of element in our queue, which will be queue dot size, and then we will run the another while loop for size minus greater until greater than 0. So now we will fetch the first vertex, like this will be int vertex, the one from the queue dot poll, and now we will check if we reach on the last index or not. So last index is n minus 1. If v is this, then we will return whatever number of steps we so far took, like steps we will return over here. Otherwise we will try all the possible like places, like from this we can go over here, or we can go on the index this. So we will take this. So first let's get the adjacent list of integers, like the vertices from this map where we computed like value index map. So from value index map we will get this will be the adjacency list of vertices. So this will be value index map dot get the for the array of B. So this is what. So for that element, if we have initial at 100, so if you see in this place we have 100, so we will find all the indices of the 100 and keep them here. So once we get this, or if it is not there basically, so there will be must be there, because there will be a one element, so we don't need default constructor. So now we get, after that we will add the two more places which we can go, like in this I like vertex v minus 1. So let's take this as a v as a I, so that will be remove all the confusion, and this will be I minus 1. So this is like I minus 1 place, and also we need to add I plus 1, like we can jump in two places, and the condition, the boundary condition we will take care here in the loop. So now we will process all the adjacent vertices j in the adjacency list. So, this is adjacency list. Now, we will check if first we need to check j is greater than equal to 0 and j is less than n and j is not visited. If not visited, then only we will go visited this j. If it is not visited, then basically we are using set. So, we will use visited if not contains the j. Then we will add this into the queue dot add jth vertex in the queue and also mark this j as a visited dot add j. So, that is it. So, this is the simple BFS we apply, and once we come out from this while loop, we will increase our step by 1 because we cover the one layer. So, this is what, and in the end just for like we will definitely get always answer because we can go at least in every cases we can reach on the last index because by following this I plus 1 rule. So, inverse we can. So, here we just written -1 for satisfying the return type of our method. So, this is what. So, let us compile it and see if it is working or not, and it is working. But there is another gap here. If you see this example, so in this example what will happen, 7 will have lots of index, like if we see the value index map of this will become 7 will 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, once we visited 1, 7 is already marked as visited, then we are keep visiting it again and again. So, if you, so this will be like creating a unnecessary calculation which we don't need, like once we already seen one number and we visited, then we can directly go to the here, we don't need to process this like intermediate one because we have to find out minimum number of steps to reach on the last index. So, hence, so here we will add an extra step. Once we visited, once we process this list for particular vertex, we will clear out after that. So, that the stop repeated calculations. So, let us compile it and test for other test cases as well. So, in the custom test cases, let us add these test cases and let us add only with one vertex, add one like 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7 and like 11. So, let us see if it is working with all custom test cases or not. So, there is no diff. Now, we can submit the solution and it is accepted. So, this is the solution. So, now let us see what will be the time complexity of this solution. As you can see here, we are processing full array once, so which is O of n, and here also in Q will get at most all the element once, and our set will get in worst case like if all the elements are distinct. So, this is the, so the time and space complexity of this solution both is O of n, where n is our size of the array. So, if you like this solution, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel and try to solve other jump game problem as well. Thanks for watching.